All right. So welcome to our tarot and tea time party for 11/11. I can't believe that we're already here. I know I'm saying that early on. I can't believe it's the time, but it's already the 11th month.
Oh, I love the 1111 portal anyway. So it's one of my favorite number sequences or number combos of the 1111. So to be here together, which we never are, but to be here together and to kick off this fun, eventful weekend. There's a lot of energy, a lot of events, a lot of things happening this weekend. So to kick it all off with tarot and tea is fantastic.
It is. Yeah, here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. You can, if you have got a teacup or a drink, whatever works for you. And then of course we brought our decks. So today I am working with the Oracle of Visions by Ciro
Marchetti.
Marchetti.
He's
Yeah.
awesome. Gosh, he's awesome.
So
yeah.
that's who we're working with. So if you'd like a card from there, take note. And then you brought.
Yeah, he has a few different decks. I hesitated there because I can only think of two right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if there were more. I'm not sure, but they're both incredible. The artwork is fantastic.
Oh, I love it.
This I have the Urban Crow by MJ Cullinan. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I hope I'm not butchering that. But so these are new to me. I've used them once before. They're really interesting. So I'm excited to connect with them a little bit more. So give me a little bit of grace on this one since I'm kind of getting used to it, but I was excited to bring them. And it's always fun on these calls, the tarot and tea, to, discover new decks and which ones you like, which ones you don't. Gets a little closer in depth to them. So,
and really even actually to explore tarot versus oracle.
Yeah.
Because so many of us started off with the tarot cards and now it seems like there's such an explosion of oracle cards that, I mean, we could go down that rabbit hole for a really long time.
Yeah, there's some fun ones.
And I didn't even know that he had a second deck. And so much like you, I'm still getting to know this deck. So yeah, always grace whenever we are on these calls and in life.
Yeah, because this call's all about, just understanding and seeing how we can make these connections as we explore tarot and tea.
And play party, it's always good to have a party every month, I think.
So since we have a light group, we'll go on and get started. And I see that we have, hi.
Sorry,
I knew I recognized your name from last time.
Yeah, I'm logged into a different account, but I'll change my name. Yeah.
Hi, Kathleen.
Hey.
So here, Kathleen, this is the deck I have today. It's Oracle of Visions.
I love that.
And then Ember's got,
I have
and these are really cool.
The Urban Crow. Yeah.
Thanks.
So yeah, we're doing all Oracle today. What do you have?
Yeah, I only have one deck. I've got the Energy Oracle card.
Oh,
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's always a good one.
Okay, so we're all Oracle today. Unless Angel, unless you find your cards, because you said those were tarot. I think that's what you said, right? Oh, she can't find it. Okay, no, totally fine. Oh, but I want to see, wait a minute, hang on a second. Let me see that a little bit better. Oh, interesting. Okay, I love it. Hanson and Roberts. Okay. All right, so we'll get started. Angel, would you like a reading or a card?
Yes, I would like a reading.
Okay. Do you have a preference, whether it is of any of these three, the Oracle of Visions, the Crow, and Kathleen said, put yours
up there again.
Wait, what was your again, Kathleen?
Energy.
It's called Energy Oracle cards.
I will like the Crow.
All right.
Nice.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What I had a question was about, because I recently I wouldn't say I went through like a breakup, but there is like someone that I really, really like, and he's seeing someone else, and I want to know like what's the current energy, because right now we haven't like spoken like in a while, and I want to know if we're still on friendly terms.
Okay, so this is a question about the relationship between the two of you, not
Yeah.
him and the new person, right?
Yeah, between the two of us.
Gotcha. Okay. Do a little
And you're
shuffle.
really asking about the friendship part of it, or is there more?
Friendship part.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times, I like to just ask, like, hey, show me a message or whatever. But when you get really specific like that, it can bring, a lot of really great information.
So finishing my little shuffle process, I have an OCD shuffle.
Those are some huge cards.
They are,
They
and
are.
they're so new. They're a little stiff too. But all right, I'm gonna cut the deck.
Mine are even bigger than that. These are really big, and I've got little hands, so.
All right. So I'm gonna look up I already know what it's gonna be
Mhm.
here, but okay, you ready for this? This is grief. So this is about the sadness of a change, right? So this is about the end of one situation and scenario and taking in and feeling that before the rebirth happens as we go to another scenario. So that's my interpretation of this. And, in working with grief and being certified and in grief help, I already know that part of it. So in regards to your question, yeah, your relationship's changing. So take a moment to acknowledge that and be open to what it will be in the future. Now I'm going to read what MJ, oh, it's in my hand, what MJ Cullinan says. I don't think I butchered it that time. Cullinan. So crows make time for grief. They have funerals and they gather solemnly around the falling friends in silence. And it's essential to allow yourself the time to feel and address for that loss. So honor the memory and express your emotions. And healing begins the moment you confront the source of the pain. So this card may appear if you are suppressing an emotion around a change, and this is growth for you to take place. This card is showing you that there is growth for you to take place and to have some sort of closure. There is no right or wrong way to do this. This is a ritual that is unique just to you, and take time to really feel into that emotion and to process it. And allow the feelings to surface, because there are important lessons within the sorrow. Now, that didn't sound like a happy card. And I know that change is inevitable. It's going to happen. So how does that feel right now to you?
It feels like what I'm going through right now. I feel like I had like really strong feelings, and I had these feelings for months, and like I didn't really like open up about it. So I feel like I missed like a leap of faith or like an opportunity. But yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah, these are truthful cards. And they're going to pack a punch, is what I'm feeling. I remember when I worked with them, it's been a few months when I first got them. This is only the second time I've worked with them, but I remember having some cards. I'm like, oh, well, wow, you just sucker punched me with some truth there. So, but they're beautiful and then spot on. Yeah.
Can I ask like a follow-up question?
Yeah.
My next follow-up question is like, how does he feel about me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want that from a different deck or the same deck?
A different deck is good. It doesn't matter which one.
You pick. Kathleen, put yours up there again.
Sorry.
Kathleen.
Okay.
She's like, I
Well-
don't want that one.
The Oracle of Vision.
Energy debt is really nice. By the way, what a wonderful name, Angel.
Right.
An
Yes.
angel here on earth. All right. Sorry, I'm a little unprepared.
Prepared just right.
Mhm.
And this is about a relationship.
Yeah, like the current feeling he has towards me.
Okay. Read them out.
I love we all have our own process.
Mhm. Mhm. It's as unique as we are.
It is.
I can never get my cards to fan out like what she's doing.
Really?
No. Mm-mm.
I do them in the moon circles, and then I got like a little
How you can do it? Maybe
process,
I need
little
to
flair.
Well,
work
this
around.
is interesting. All right. It says all tied up.
Mm.
That is interesting. Pull it, put it just a little bit closer, Kathleen, to the camera.
Closer to the
Up,
camera.
up,
Sorry,
up.
it's so
No, it's
Right.
okay. Just pull it up just a teeny bit more. Okay.
that
I think it is hard to see, but
there's a
Angel,
lot of glare.
yeah.
So you can kind of see there's a woman. I'll put it in the chat if that
Okay.
helps. I'll take a
Mhm.
picture.
And
Yeah,
what's
that's
the
great.
TP for?
So it's it's a woman with kind of rope around her
Yeah.
with kind of the purple hazy background and like some different kind of plants around her. It's number 23.
And it's all tied up. Is that the name of it?
It's called All Tied Up, and but it's a female like looking. So let's see regarding him. All right, and it was upright. So it says upright. This card shows a woman tied up with vines around her wrists, body, and arms. Receiving this card upright represents a situation in your life where things seem to be severely stuck. A major drama may be going on around you, stopping you from moving forward. Or it may be that some technicalities are blocking your way. Perhaps you're waiting for a contract to be signed or an agreement to be made. Whatever is holding things up, the restrictions may be feeling quite oppressive at this time. If this isn't technically the case for you, what's tying you up is your own personal stuff. Look at your life and see how you can be your own jailer. Are you tying yourself up in some emotional angst or in a negative habit that you refuse to deal with? If so, it's time to cut the vines and make some serious changes now. You needn't live in your self-imposed jail any longer. So it kind of, and I apologize for having to step out on your first card, but it sounds like it's more about you than him, or conversely, I don't know if it might be more the feminine archetype inside him. Are you guys reading that differently?
I'm seeing like the connection with his femininity of like that part of him is all tied up and confused and a little bedazzled by other women around him and just confused about what to do and kind of frozen is the way I looked at it.
Yeah, because I did a reading. It was like a lot of juggling and options.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Take some time
Yeah.
and sit with these cards that you receive though, because the answers are there.
Mm-hmm.
Just takes a
Yeah.
little time.
And Angel, we, after the call, once the video renders, we put it inside the Luna's Vault Academy.
Mm.
I don't know how long it's been since you've been in there. You might have, let me know. You've got my email. I know. Let me know if you have trouble getting in there, because we'll put the photo of the card and the description in there too. And I'll tag you in it. But if you have trouble getting into that academy, you let me know, okay?
Okay, I'm in the academy. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, a lot of times if you're not in there for, I don't know what the cutoff is, it's like 2 weeks or something, then people seem to have a hard time getting back in, but okay.
So I'll put it in there for you, Angel. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Fun way to kick it off there. So
11/11. What door are you walking through now?
Whew. Yeah. And which ones are you keeping open and which ones you shutting behind you, right?
Yeah,
Because
for
there's
sure.
always that. All right.
Kath-
Kathleen, would you like a drawing?
Yeah. So let's see. I'm sorry. We've got Oracle of Visions. What was the second one?
Oracle
Urban
Discovery.
Urban Crow. I'm sorry. For some reason, the Vision one is calling.
All right.
Yeah. So this is basically, I'll just say, like, this is a very busy time of year. I'm having a really hard time prioritizing. Like, I'm a little bit like a deer in the headlights right now. And so I'm looking for some clarity about how to get myself, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Sorted
Okay.
out. Priorities, yeah.
So your question is, where could you have more clarity, or where should you start?
Yeah, I need more clarity on how to approach my priorities as like.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Got it. I'm
Oh, you're gonna
I'm
fan.
gonna try. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm gonna use my magic finger.
Oh.
Mm. Got it. Ooh. All right. And it's 44. I love the always like the 44. That's so beautiful.
Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah.
All right. Will you hold
Mhm.
that for a moment, please?
The swan.
Uh-huh.
the
Isn't it
kind of
beautiful?
Native American
And the feathers, and it's like,
feathers, and it's very feminine.
mm-hmm.
Gates in the background.
So I want to just mention too is, the 4, so it's 44. So the 4 is the stability, and then you've doubled it. So it's like you're really supported at this time is what I see with just even the number of saying, whatever you get is that you're supported, whatever actions you take. So keep that in mind.
And then with numerology, 44 is actually 8. So it's taking that into continuation and
I love that part
eternity.
too. Yeah. Yes. Which is even more support.
Forever.
Forever.
Forever support.
Okay. So here we go. It's unison, common goals, shared values, and at one with others. So, and here's the little saying, it is probably not love that makes the world go round, but rather those mutually supportive alliances through which partners recognize their dependence on each other for the achievement of shared and private goals. So that's by Fred Allen. And this card shows us a sense of belonging. We are at one with our surroundings and our relationships with others. We can move together with a common direction and purpose. Our presence is accepted and welcome. A young girl glides effortlessly through a gated lake in the companionship of a group of swans. Their speed and direction in unison. They become of one mind. They symbolize finding new friends or a group who share similar interest. There's a strong affinity with other like-minded souls. So just be wary of becoming just one of many. At some point, their actions, their directions, and their pace may not be yours. Where are they leading? Where they are leading may not be the best path for you. So does anything come to mind off the top of your head with that?
Well, yeah, I think that so like I'm gonna be going home to Tulsa next weekend for like the Thanksgiving holidays, and yeah, I've been feeling a little like I've been wanting to put some structure to that visit, because like with my family, it's like can be herding cats, and I'm never quite sure, you know, and sometimes I don't always know what to do in the face of like a lot of drinking, or just kind of right, like, so I've been looking at putting together maybe like a very, very loose kind of structure to that. And I think what comes up for me is just to like, I think it'll be really critical for me to every day, like when I get up, to really spend some good time with like just writing and meditating and whatever, exercising kind of thing, so that I feel like like I don't lose myself in that. Like I'm the fourth out of 5 kids, and it's really easy for me to put other people's priorities before my own. And you know, I love to go with the flow in some ways, but then but not to lose myself, you know, in
Yeah,
that.
beautiful.
But then I also like really heard that like I sometimes my anxiety about going on these trips is that I'm the only one who's preparing for it or whatever. And it made me, it reminded me that like my partnership with my husband, Steven, is really strong. And the girls like, but that it's okay for me to ask them for help in
Yeah.
preparing for it, you know, because that's the thing, is like I end up getting like kind of that weird woman thing where you kind of get a little bitter because you're the only one who's doing stuff. And but I'm also not asking for stuff, you know. So it's like I just need to like, I think I want to create just a context of fun in preparation and easygoingness, and not like feel like it's all on me.
Carry it all yourself.
Yeah, like I don't want to carry it all myself, and I don't have to carry it all myself. And that's kind of what that reminded me of just like, so that I can, you know, the card is very feminine, so that I can just kind of be my feminine, self-expressed self and enjoy the holidays and not look at it as just a big chore kind of thing. Because it's all about gratitude, you know?
Yes. So one thing I want to add to everything that you just said is communication. So everything that you said requires communication and boundaries. So put that at the top of your list. And then utilize everything that you said, but say, you know, and couch it in a way that, hey, I know everybody wants to have a good time. This is how I would like to see us work together, kind of thing. I use that a lot with my family, and it is very effective. Because yeah, when I made that transition from the overwhelm, overdone, all of that, to just saying communication and saying, you know, we're all in this together. We don't have to do it all, and then just accordingly. But yeah, what a beautiful card, and what a, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I love that.
Fantastic time. I know you will,
Yeah,
because you're going to create it, right?
exactly. Create that context. Yay. Well, it's so good to see you guys both together.
I know, it's fun. We miss you.
I
You
know.
should come down for the road trip too, but Oh, yes, true.
That's north.
Yeah, right, yeah.
North. We're in Kentucky.
Yeah, this was I was going to contact you guys about it, but I was kind of safeguarding this weekend because Stephen and my husband and my stepdaughter and the dogs all went down to visit Stephen's parents. And Stephen really was like, I just want you to have some alone time because you never get alone time kind of thing. So
And leaving again next week. Yeah, this is perfect for you to.
exactly. So it's just like, it really is different in the house when I'm alone. Like
For
it's almost
sure.
like I'm reintroduced to myself, if that
Mhm.
makes any sense. You know, like it's
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
I cherish those moments.
Amen.
It's
Me
like,
too.
it's like,
I
yes.
love them, and I love them.
It's a
Yeah.
little too much.
I know, right? What would it look like?
I'm gonna draw a card for Sherry. She didn't have a particular question in mind, but she did ask for a card. Let me just do a little quick shuffle here.
Yeah, and we'll do a couple, and I'll draw one for Joe while you're doing that, and
Okay.
then we'll do Monique and Lamar.
Lamar didn't ask for one. I
Okay,
didn't ask her if she wanted one.
I think we're gonna do one for Lamar too. We're thinking about you, Lamar,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
all the other ladies that are around. But yeah, if you want one, now's your time to send us a quick message.
Okay. Sherry received gifts.
Ooh,
So this is number 21. This is about just connecting to the gifts that are around us and being able to appreciate anything that comes our way. And sometimes I know it's really hard to receive gifts for a lot of us. And I find myself in that situation sometimes too. Being able to receive gifts and seeing them as gifts as a way to receiving love and a connection to your own self-love. So any changes here? Let me see. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I just want to get the highlights. And of course, Sherry, it'll be shared afterwards. So before giving, wait. Okay. Think about how you give someone a gift and how they are appreciative and how it makes you want to give them another one. So the universe works the exact same way. So being appreciative to any type of gift that comes your way is telling the universe, yes, I love that. And it makes the universe want to give you more.
that's really nice. She'll appreciate that.
Yeah. Set that out. Take a photo for her.
And Kathleen, if you want to draw for Monique, and then I'll do Joe here. I've got hers.
Absolutely. You know, I just wanted to share, Angel, are you still with us? I just wanted to share real quick.
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, cool. You know, the one thing I didn't share with you was there is an affirmation at the end of this thing that, and I'll put it up on the app, but there was also an affirmation for that card, and it says, I release stuck energy, old habits, and restrictions. My life is opening up. I am free to choose my reality. So something to reflect on.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, good. So I will
Yeah. Snap a photo of all of that
Okay.
to share. Okay.
And this is for Joe.
This is Joe's.
So that's 16. So I was going back to the numerology too, thinking about the 7.
Are you trying to
got
push
to
that
bend it down.
forward?
Like bending it. Yeah,
Oh,
there you
okay.
go. Like
I was wondering why you
it's
were
that.
pushing that. Like, I
It's the
can't see
glare.
what you're pointing to back there, Kathy.
That's it. You know, I love this card. So it really is interesting. I love the feel of the card because of the rainbow and just the beach, and even though it has a dark, mysterious part to it too, obviously. So in reading this, the distance, isolation, and perspective. Distance not only gives nostalgia. Hang on, how do you say
Nostalgia.
that? Nostalgia, yes, but perspective and maybe objectivity. So that's by Robert Morgan. Physical distance or emotional detachment serves to give us a greater comprehensive view. Distance may also provide a clearer overall perspective than a close-up would. From this vantage point, we can often get the big picture and reach different conclusions. As describing the card, a solitary woman strolls a desolate beach, her isolation providing a point of reflection. Distance from the influence of others, this is a scene of personal contemplation. The floating monoliths provide perspective and suggest distance with a greater emphasis than would an empty sky, perhaps representing issues in your life. Their distance reinforces her isolation, but also provides her with the perspective and clarity of vision that she is seeking. We need to strike a balance when assessing a situation. Are we too closely involved, or should we step back? So very cool. Joe, that is for you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, yeah, you'll love the details in the card too.
All right. And Kathleen, you have Monique?
Yeah. So, was there a question or just a general?
No,
Yeah.
just a message.
know.
General
So yeah,
message.
I was thinking about her out there in California. So it's walking away, and it's 20
Oh, she's gonna love that.
the number. Yeah, it's a number 27, and there's a woman in a beautiful robe, pink and red and white and gold almost, who is walking out a gate, walking away. And there's a golden, it's like really ethereal in the background with beautiful trees and light, and like a white mist, which is just very ethereal, and I'm loving that energy.
Yeah.
So let me just take a look at.
Just give us the highlights of what this is. You don't have to read the whole thing, but when you
Okay.
do take a photo, of course, capture the whole description for her.
Yeah, absolutely. So it says letting go, moving on. It's in the upright position. This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She is closing the gate behind her and is walking away into a misty, unknown future. It reveals that it could be time for her to make a similar decision. So I'll put it up. The affirmation is, it is safe and comfortable for me to move on. I consider all my options and then take action on my own behalf.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll put that one up. There's more to it, but yeah.
Yeah, you can post it and take a picture and post it in the replay there.
Yeah. All right. Well, cheers, everyone. It's wonderful spending time together, and 11:11 at 11. Let's do it again at 11:11 at 1.
Yes, yes. Come back
I
and
know.
then we'll have our roadmap.
Yes.
Excited.
Yes. All right, Angel, I hope you can make it. If not, please RSVP so you can get the calendar and everything.
Yes, I will.
And the replay.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
Y'all have a great day.
See you
Happy
soon.
manifesting.